Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look, I was really inspired by blues. I really wanted to do something that was more teal, but this is kind of the look that came upon. But I really loved the way the blue came out right in the center of the eyelids. It's very dramatic. It's like a perfect going out night look. I think that this color could definitely go with any type of like red dress, black dress, any type of colored dress. I think that the blue would actually complement any color. So if you want to learn how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I already went ahead and prepped my skin with some moisturizer. As always, I've been loving the Tarte H2O moisturizer, so that is what I used for my skin today. As you can see, my skin has been, it looks like I have some breakouts and I'm really suffering from a lot of redness. I'm not really sure what it is because I haven't worn makeup for about 3 or 4 days, so I gave my skin a little break from makeup, and then this was the outcome of me giving my skin a break, which should be the total opposite. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to prime my skin first. So I'm gonna be priming my skin with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Green Concealer. I love this concealer, especially when my skin is really acting out like this and I have a lot of redness and I have a lot of visible pimples. So I really want to minimize all of the redness. This used to be one of my favorite primers. I haven't used this primer in a little while, I have to be honest, but this was a primer that I used to wear every single day. So I'm gonna go ahead and spot conceal. I'm gonna be going in with my Nars Creamy Concealer in Custard, and I'm just gonna conceal the little areas where I have my breakouts. So I went ahead and spot concealed all of my breakouts, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab a damp beauty blender and just blend all of that in. So the next product that I'm going to be going in with is my Aynara Pure Argan Oil. You guys see me use this oil all the time and you always ask me,
what are those little oils that you drop in your beauty blender?
Well, this is the product that I use every single time. So I really recommend this pretty much for any skin type, especially if you have oily skin. A lot of people say,
oh my god, I have really oily skin and you know, I try to stray away from oils.
It's actually the opposite. You should be using some type of oil for your face. It will actually absorb it. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphe 436 brush and just blend that into my skin.
Oh, look at that healthy glow.
So our skin is all ready for foundation. We are all prepped, we are all primed. So for foundation, I'm gonna be going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I am in the shade 130, and then I'm also gonna be going in with a Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick, and this is in the shade 128, which is Y415. So for this shade, I'm only gonna be focusing this right on the perimeters of my face, so right on this area.
Oh my god, I'm running out. I am running out, oh my god.
And we're gonna go ahead and blend that all in. So I'm gonna be going in with my Nars Creamy Custard Concealer, and we're gonna be going in right there on towards the bridge of the nose, and then just bring it inwards just a little bit, not all the way in. Coco! My dog has been barking like just so much these days. I really don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna be going in with a damp beauty blender and just blending that out. So the next product that I'm going to be going in is the Boi-ing Concealer. This is by Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm going to be going in with the shade 01. So I'm going to be putting this concealer wherever I want to highlight my skin. grab our beauty blender and let's blend this all out. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my cheeks just a little bit. I'm gonna be going in with the Morphe concealer in Toffee Nut. And I'm just going to be circling the apples of my cheek. I'm gonna blend that out. I'll be going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder.
You guys know Laura Mercier is the best powder ever.
So to prime my eyelids, I'm gonna be using the Stay Don't Stray Eye Primer. This is my first time ever using this. This is from Benefit Cosmetics. I've never used this before, so I'm really excited to try this. Put it right on your eyelid, girl. Okay, and before it dries, blend that shit. Okay. Oh, okay, I like it. Oh. Okay, primer. I like you. Shit. I like it. I like it a lot. For those of you who've been following me for a long time, you know that the MAC Paint Pot Soft Ochre is like my go-to eye primer.
And I've never ever used a different primer other than that one for my eyelid.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take this Morphe blending brush. This is the 511. I'm gonna take some translucent powder and just put it right on my eyelids just so that it can set that primer and these shadows will glide on like butter, girl, like butter. Alright, so I'm whipping out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. Haven't used this palette in a little while. As you can see, I probably used it a couple of times. It's like still a brand new palette. I'm gonna go and take the shade Lula, and we're gonna be using this as our transition shade. So I'm gonna be putting this and blending this in our crease. I'm gonna be taking the shade Isabella and I'm gonna be putting that in the crease as well. I'm gonna be taking this Morphe blending brush. This is the 433 blending brush. I like this brush because it's actually really tapered, which lets you get into the crease a little bit more than an actual round blending brush. So I'm gonna take the shade Violetta and we're going to put this right in our crease, only focusing on the outer side of the lid and smoking out the outer side of the lid. Now with whatever product you have left over on this brush, go ahead and sweep it in towards the inner corner to create a little bit more depth in that crease. I'm going to be taking the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade NC15 and I'm going to be using this so we can go ahead and carve out the cut crease shape that we're going to be doing on our eyes. The brush that I'm going to be using to blend out that concealer on our eyelid is the Morphe 416 brush. I'm going to be going in with the Estee Edit Gritty Eye Palette. I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus and we're going to damp the brush that we're going to be using to blend out that shadow in our crease. With that eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be taking this beautiful, beautiful blue. Exactly where we put the concealer is where we're going to be putting that eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go and take the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Sugar, and I'm gonna take that exact same brush that I used. Next, I'm gonna be taking the Morphe M326 brush. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take the shade Violetta, Anastasia palette, and we're just going to follow the shape of our natural crease. Be taking the NYX matte liquid black eyeliner to go ahead and do a wing. So let's not breathe for 2 minutes and pray that it works out for the best. So nervous right now. Alright, so let's go in with mascara. Of course, I'm going to be using my Tartiest mascara from Tarte Cosmetics. So for lashes, I'm going to be going in with the Black Magic Lashes, and this is in the style Firewalker. Let's go ahead and dust all of the powder away. For bronzer, I'm going to be going in with my Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to be taking the Morphe M402 brush, and we're just going to be warming up our cheekbones. For blush, I'm going to be going in with the Frat Boy blush from THEBALM Cosmetics. We're just going to be putting this right on the apple of our cheeks. So what you want to do is you want to smile like this. And then this area right here is basically where you're going to be focusing all of the blush. I'm going to take the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlighter, and we're going to put that right on top of where we put Conceited. So I'm going to be taking Violetta, and I'm just going to be smoking out the bottom lash line. My bottom lashes, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Pure Cosmetics Triple Threat Mascara. And something that I really like to do, I like to bend the wand just a little bit like this. It just makes it a lot more easier and accessible to go ahead and put on your bottom lashes. Alright you guys, and this pretty much wraps it up for the look. I hope that you guys really did love this look. If you did, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. So I hope to see you guys next on my next tutorial.